Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here. So this is my first month in Bloom with Grace by Brenda from Monner's Market. And we also have Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. I'm sorry, I had to read that again. Both of their channels, along with a playlist, will be in my description box. The theme this month, or the flower, should I say, is violets or pansies. So, am I saying that right? Pansies? Yeah, that's, I guess I just lost my train of thought because I was trying to make sure I said that right. I didn't want to get ate up in the comments because I can't. Yeah, okay, you guys, let's get on to the video. So, as you can see, I'm already moving on to my DIYs. This first one I think is my absolute favorite, you guys. I love this one so much. So, as you see in the beginning, I took one of those Dollar Tree boards, and I did some Waverly wax on it. And, yeah, now I'm just taking some bunnies from Dollar Tree. The big one is from that 2-pack. And the small ones are from the 8, they call them ornaments, you know, with the holes in them. So I'm just taking some scrapbook paper that I got on digital from Polka Doodles. And I like digital and to have it in person. I like them both. Ink can be expensive, but, you know, storage when it comes to supplies and stuff. So, you know, this way you can just print off what you want. But these really spoke to me as far as spring and Easter and all the right colors. I really, really liked them. So here I am Mod Podging all my little bunnies up. And here in a minute, I'm going to go off camera. I'm taking my little Podge Roller from Plaid. I am a Plaid ambassador. You guys, I love this roller. If you do not have one, you so need to get one. I was on the fence about it, but now that I have one, I'm so happy that I do. It really helps with the wrinkles, and yeah, I love it. I'm so happy. So thank you so much, Plaid. But, okay, so now, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that it just flipped to a half a screen. Ugh. Okay, what I'm doing here is, I really need help with that. If anybody can help me in the comments about how to, I'm on the overhead, and I'm struggling with keeping my overhead view on a full screen. So if anyone has any tips or tricks for me, please. Like, I'm a year in, and I'm still struggling with keeping my full screen, and it's just, I mean, I've really got to fix this. But anyway, so I'm taking some floral and cutting it down, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that floral plus some little tumbling tower blocks, and I'm actually going to put it on the board so that each of my bunnies are going to kind of become, what am I saying? It's going to become like a flower pot almost, sort of. You know, I'm going to put the bunnies behind, or the flowers behind it. I cannot believe that I'm on this. Yeah. Oh, it's so frustrating. I'm really sorry. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to get my flowers in there. And get it. Well, no, I'm sorry. I can barely see because of the half a screen where I'm. Okay. So now I have it all painted down. Now I'm going to cut all my flowers down. And, see, now I'm back to full screen. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to really try hard to stop focusing on the mistakes that I'm making and just focus on this cute little craft that I love. So look, and remember those flocking balls from last year and the purple flowers? So I didn't have the flowers that were necessary for this month's flowers. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to make it with a lot of purples and, you know, just try to really go with the color theme since I didn't really have the flowers. This is so cute, you guys. I do end up putting bows on it, which I don't show on camera. And, oh, I just love this thing so much. I thought about putting vinyl, like word on, you know, put a word on it or something on each bunny, but I kind of just really like the simplicity because I thought the flowers and the bunnies kind of just really came together. Oh, you guys, I hope you like it. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment box about it. Look at my little bows. My little flowers and greenery. Oh, I love this so much. And please do, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying for me, I'm really proud of it. I like what I did here. Okay, so we're on to DIY number 2. Now, you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, you know how I craft. I have an idea and I sit down and whatever might happen is kind of what happens. Sometimes really great things come out of it. Other times, not so much, but that's okay. We live and learn. But with this, I had an idea and I was literally going to just put some scrapbook paper in here, put my decal on it and be done. But when I did that, I thought, man, something is missing. I love the scrapbook paper I put behind it. It's really super cute. It's got like a lot of flowers on it, and I had a lot of ideas. Like I thought, I'm going to put the flowers on a piece of scrapbook paper and then cut it out so that the flowers would be, even though it's on vinyl, it would be like cut out to where the scrapbook paper would be inside the flowers. So I had all these crazy ideas, and the one I came up with, I'm really, really pleased with. So I'm getting my scrapbooking paper in there. So here in a minute, I think I'm just about done, right? I'm like, okay, here we go. Voila. Quick, easy. You don't get much easier than this, right? But when I put the decal on it, I'm like, I just need to do something with this. I need something else. See how I'm looking at it? I'm like, so then I take it apart. And I'm thinking, do I want to put the picture back there, like tape it on and like paint, the outside of it onto this frame? I had all these ideas going to my head because I really just wanted to make something that I was proud of, obviously, and something that I want to display in my house. So that's what I'm like, okay, let me tape it on here. Not even use the vinyl, but that's not what I end up doing. And I'm really happy. You're going to see here in a second. The anticipation is killing me. I want to get to that part. Here I am again, putting it back together because I'm so indecisive. And I show this on camera because I'm sure I'm not the only one who crafts like this. It's kind of my creative outlet. And because, just because you have an idea, it doesn't always come out that way. So, here in a minute, okay, I can't wait. I have to tell you guys, when I put this decal on there, I end up taking the scrapbook paper out of it and I paint the decals on the, outside of it. So I flip it over and I paint the leaves and the petals and the middle piece. And I know that middle piece of a flower has a name and I can't remember what it is right now. But I love it. Now I should have Mod Podged the Glass, but again, I was being so indecisive that I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So, I wasn't thinking about it, but I really, if I do this again, which I think I'm going to, because I really liked it, I'm going to Mod Podge the Glass first. So that way my paint has something to stick to. Now, I will say that the paint that I chose is, the only chalk paint I used out of all of this is the Waverly Moss. The other ones was a Folk Art and an Apple Barrel. And, the purple is Folk Art, the yellow is Apple Barrel, and the green is the Moss Waverly. But, the two ones, the paint that's not the chalk paint, acrylic, duh. No. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so tired. You have to forgive me. Oh, it's just been a long day. The paint that's not chalk paint is what I'm going to call it tonight. It goes on really well, but I think it would have went on a whole lot better had I had a Mod Podge on it. If you guys could just be in my brain for a day, you'd be like, this girl is bonkers. I'm really not. I just think that my brain doesn't keep up with what spits out my mouth sometimes, or maybe it's vice versa. I'm not sure which. Tell me in the comments if anybody else has this issue. Oh, please don't leave me alone out here on this boat all by myself. So see, I'm putting the purple in the flowers. I do end up using a red, like a barn red on one of the flowers, even though I wanted to keep it all like purple themed this video. But I do the red, I feel like really kind of adds something. And I wanted to, which I didn't do because I was afraid I'd ruin it. So I'm going to play with it maybe the next time. I wanted to take, and when I have more time, obviously, I wanted to put like streaks of like the red inside the purple and put streaks of purple inside the red flower. But I did not have time to redo this if I had messed it up. That's why I just stuck with, what I was doing. But the next time I do something like this, I really want to try, I don't know, to just step it up. Because I want to see what really could you do with this. I didn't want to record the whole thing of me, painting these. But I did want to put in enough of it that you could see my process of it in case you wanted to recreate this. I had to get really tiny detail brushes, which I got from Plaid in my Plaid box, but I'll tell you, I was so worried that it wasn't going to look good on the other side because I was afraid it was going to come out of the lines. But I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. And I'm also happy with the scrapbook choice that I chose. You guys will have to tell me in the comments what you think. I do take take my heat gun to it so I'll dry it. Okay, you're getting ready to see the final project here, or the final reveal on it. Oh, what do you guys think? Oh, I like it so much. I don't feel like the scrapbook paper and the flowers clash, but tell me your thoughts. If you guys think that it does, I'd love to hear what, you think I should have done. So, and if you've done this before. Okay, this is a BB Craft stencil. If you guys remember, I think 3 weeks ago, I did a haul of what they had sent me. And so this is my third one that I'm making with them. I really love these stencils. I just love them. Now, I know that there's a learning curve with them, but in this one, I thought, oh my gosh, I made a couple mistakes, but I really feel like I fixed it really well. So you guys have to tell me what you think. So it says like, enjoy the journey. And then you've got the bike and the basket. You got some flowers, some birds, butterflies. But in the beginning, after I started creating this, I thought my board was too big. And that's a dollar spot Target $3 board that I got, last year sometime. Those things are so nice. With the light white on one side and the wood brown on the other. Oh, I'm telling you, I wish I would have had tons more of those at $3. It's a great price. Okay, so at first I was like, I couldn't figure out how you had to create it, but then I thought about it, and you put the wheels down first, and then the bike goes on after that. Now, when I reveal this, I do have some bleeding, and I think it's user error. It's not the stencil. I don't think I had it pressed down enough, but honestly, in the end, you just can't tell. It looks just fine. So I do want to thank Brenda again for having this open playlist. I'm so happy that I was able to get into this month. Oh, I'm just so happy. And also her co-host, Krista, from Krista's Crafty Life. Ladies, thank you so much for all the hard work you put into this playlist. I'm super excited. Oh, that paint, that is a Martha Stewart paint that I found at Dollar Tree several months back. And I couldn't believe it. It was like a Martha Stewart paint at Dollar Tree. It's pretty good paint too. I really like it. It's like a gray. I think I got a gray, and I got one other color. I can't remember what the color is now. You know, I used to do hauls on my channel, but they don't really get that many views, and so I just kind of stopped doing them. But yeah, I'm just not getting any views on them. Maybe as my channel gets bigger, maybe, you know, I'll go back to them and see if anybody likes watching them, because I feel like I love watching hauls. That's what, because I want to see what's out there, and there's so many successful haul channels. So as my channel gets bigger, maybe I'll go back to that, like add it instead of taking away from my a DIY week, you know, day a week. I'll just add a haul in or something. But I'm really trying to be very, very. I'm trying to use my stuff rather than buy. I'm not done very well at it, but I am trying. I'm trying so hard to use my stash. Here's where I'm doing the birds. I do them in yellow. Those are just like some flowers. They almost look like they had hearts on the end of them. Okay, so as I'm looking at this, I do not like how far apart the bike is from the Enjoy the Journey. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to change it. So I put, again, I take the stencil, I had already cleaned it, and I put it at the bottom of the board. And I'm going to put in, so I did it in red. And then at the top, I'm going to cover all that up with a bow and some flowers. Now, so these aren't red and they aren't purple. They're kind of like an in-between. But then I've got some greenery. And then I've had this pack. It's got like a solo wood flower and some other, I've had it from Dollar Tree for so long. So I was really excited to actually use it and do something with it. You guys, I will put BB's Crafts in my description box as well. And I do have a $5 off code off of $40. So if you want to check out these stencils or anything else that they have, you guys can check it out. And don't forget about their YouTube program. All you need is 100 subscribers. And I've talked about it several times already, but I just kind of want to remind you, if you want to check that out, I'll also put that in my description box. So I'm just adding, like, you know, stuff, because as I'm looking at it, sometimes I can see a little bit of the purple Enjoy the Journey, and that all has to be covered up. But you guys, I love this so much. I really do think it turned out cute, and you're about to see it. So after we see my final review on this one, that is the end of my video. You guys, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for each and every one of you. And please go check out Brenda and Krista's channel and check out the playlist, okay? You guys, thank you so much. I'm 80 subscribers away from 1,000, that huge milestone. Thank you from the bottom of the heart. I love you all so, so much. Okay, I'll see you guys soon.